I've always been a fireworks guy. I'm the one that goes and spends on fireworks and do a show, in the neighborhood. But this year I'm foregoing that. Personally, I'd encourage everybody to do that. I think we have to be careful this year. I think it's a different year. Just know it's top of mind for us. Additional enforcement this year. We're trying to be careful. We just don't want that to happen. So.
Welcome to Herrimanology,
the official podcast to keep up with Herriman City.
We'll take you inside the city, explore the latest news and updates, show you how your government operates, and discuss the issues that affect us all. Now, here are your hosts talking all things Herriman on Herrimanology.
All right, welcome to Herrimanology. It is Wednesday, June 24th. We are having Herrimanology this week. I think we've had 2 episodes in the last 5 weeks. Solely the blame is on me. I apologize to the people.
You were on vacation.
I was.
Deserve a vacation.
I was out of the country for 3 weeks, just short of 3 full calendar weeks.
Wow.
Visited 6 countries in Europe.
Wow.
My wife had to work out there in France, so I piggybacked along.
How fun is that?
It was a good time.
We still need to catch up on that.
Yeah, it was a good time. And then we had a week off before the rodeo too, but anyway, so Herrimanology is back.
We're back.
I would like to commit to being back every week. We'll see how
we'll try.
We'll see
That's the goal right now.
Mayor Palmer, how are you doing?
It's good to be here. Fantastic.
Good to have you. It is the week of Towne Days.
Yes.
I guess the first event was on Saturday morning with the Yeti Run.
Right.
Shout out to everybody who ran in the smoke and wind.
Yeah. Big turnout though.
Yeah. Yep. Sounded like it went great. I missed it. I wasn't there. But that's always a nice start to Towne Days.
Such a fun race. Yep.
So we didn't do anything Monday or Tuesday night. Tonight is the first big thing. It'll be out here at Crane Park next to the city hall, most of it at least. We'll have the car show. We'll have a city booth, so come say hi. We will have vendor marketplace. There'll be food trucks there. I believe something over at the baseball fields
too.
I
think Herriman Baseball is doing their adaptive night out there, which is amazing. So I'm going to pop out there. Be here a little bit and pop out there to support. They do an amazing program for our adaptive community.
Love it. Weather's to be determined. We'll figure out how it goes. We have potential afternoon monsoon / dry thunderstorms and wind in maybe the forecast the next 4 days. So just bring a rain jacket, bring a hat. If there's lightning, we'll just go have you sit to the side for a little bit and get shelter until it clears, and we'll resume activities. So
we need the rain, but we'll just leave it at that for right now. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Tomorrow, which is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, everything moves to Butterfield Park. Carnival in the evening, all sorts of activities going on. In fact, most years the last 2 years we've done the podcast at Towne Days.
Right.
We're not doing it this year because it's really windy outside, and we already had issues with our light panels last year.
Yes.
That one right
falling
there,
over.
that little crack right there,
Still
that light
broken.
panel is from that. So
Yes.
We're inside today. But yeah, Towne Days happening throughout the whole weekend. A lot of people are wondering about the parade Saturday morning. Same route as normal. 10 o'clock start time with that. Carnival goes until late.
Yep.
So lots of things to do. Not everything is paid. There are a few things that are paid, like the carnival, but there's a lot of free activities for you to take advantage of. There's something for all ages, all
100%,
all chapters in life, if you will. There's something for everybody.
Music, yes, come on out. We'd love to see everybody just love getting the community together.
Yep. It all caps off on Saturday night with fireworks show. We know that's quite the topic this week.
Is that our segue?
I guess so. We're going to make it that. Fireworks is the topic du jour, if you will.
Yes.
Man, there's been a lot of conversation about it. So
understandably so.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's waking up in smoke right now.
Right.
It's very obvious. There's ash falling from the sky some parts of the day. Our thoughts are with those especially in Eureka, who got awfully close to losing their homes.
Yep.
There are fires all over the state right now, so fires are very much on people's mind right now. And this forecast of thunderstorms that may or may not even have rain, just wind and lightning, are maybe not going to make it any better.
That's scary. Yep.
So we've had we have the 4th of July coming up next week. So there's a lot of was that next week?
Mm-hmm.
Next week. So there's a lot of conversation about fireworks.
Right.
And there are a lot of people seeing the fires, knowing fireworks season's coming up, seeing the dry everything and the fires, wanting us to, and other cities to ban fireworks.
Right.
Where do we go from there?
Well, I will say this. I think the governor made some statements, and I don't want to be critical, but those statements were incorrect. They just flat out were incorrect. And the news ran with that. The media ran with that. The cities do not have the ability to ban outright. There are certain areas that do, like Stockton, for example, was able to. They're an entirely remote area. They have that ability, right? Within state code, we can only we work with our partners at Unified Fire to create buffers around the dangerous areas. And that's what we've done. We expanded those buffers this year because of the worry. And I'll say this, John, like I'm a big fireworks guy. I've always been a fireworks guy. I'm the one that goes and drops my,
some
money on fireworks and do a show, in the neighborhood. But this year I'm foregoing that, right? And I'd encourage everybody to do that. Come enjoy the show this weekend that we're going to put on. There's shows around the state. It's scary, right? Actually have a call today to talk about that there's some stuff happening behind the scenes. Don't know what's happening yet, but everybody's concerned about this. I get it, right? I love the fireworks. I do not like government overstepping, but I think we have to be careful this year. I think it's a different year. So there's certain things the city can do. There's certain things I think a few of us on the council are going to encourage some more, above and beyond, but let's just be safe. Like we cannot have a fire on our hillside. We just cannot. That has to be priority one for us. So we're just looking at our options right now, but just know it's top of mind for us. We know people want to celebrate. We're being cognizant of that. We're just trying to find the right balance right now. So right now, just respect those areas. There will be, additional enforcement this year. We're trying to be careful. We just don't want that to happen. So I guess that's all I'll say on that.
Yeah. There are a lot of people calling you, emailing all of us. Social media comment sections are flooded with people just ban fireworks. We can't legally.
Right.
There are people who are understandably frustrated saying, oh, government just passing the buck, just one agency passing to another. And we get why that sentiment is there.
It appears that way. Yep.
Yeah. The state code, I don't have it pulled up in front of me. I should have had it ready. But the state code reads municipalities, meaning cities and towns, cannot prohibit fireworks discharge or sale.
Correct.
Like we just can't stop it. The state law does give us authority to restrict some areas with certain criteria, open fields, exceptionally dry brush, or just kind of those really, really hazardous areas that are more hazardous than others. And we have restricted those areas. For example, my neighborhood is close to some open fields across the street in Daybreak. There's some undeveloped property just to the east of us. Last year was the first year our neighborhood was allowed to have fireworks. This year it is now disallowed because the city council, Unified Fire, looked at the conditions this year and said, not this year. That's an area of more hazard than some areas. So if you go to herriman.gov/fireworks, there's a link there. It's a big giant button to an interactive map. You can go to any part of the city and see if your area's in red, fireworks are not allowed.
Right.
That reminds me of an email exchange we had last year with somebody who maybe wasn't sure of the definition of restricted. Restricted means prohibited, not allowed, illegal. Some people are funny and thought the word restricted means like, well, maybe kind of allowed, but no. Restricted means prohibited, cannot light fireworks.
At all.
If you get fined, or if you get caught, you will get fined. That's just how it is. So herriman.gov/fireworks, it has the legal dates of lighting them off. July 2nd through 5th until 11 p.m. The 4th of July is extended one more hour toward midnight. Right. Same thing around Pioneer Day. That's all if you choose to light off fireworks. Right. You just finished saying, just please don't. Firefighters are already busy. Fire season started very early this year. And it's just going. We're all smelling it every day. And there's smoke a lot of places around the state. So
it's hard. I hate that it's this way. I remember when we had to cancel fireworks last year because of the rain and wind at our show at the Towne Days. That was hard, right? Because that's the highlight for me, right? But you just have to accept that things are the way they are and adapt. So I'm hoping our community steps up and watches out for each other.
Yeah. Friday night, there'll be a drone show.
Yes.
So there will be that. Also subject to weather conditions.
Right.
We don't want the drones to blow away.
Yes.
But yeah, Saturday, we're planning on the professional fireworks show. We have pros there who do this for a living. We'll have a whole bunch of firefighters standing by because they're already going to be there for the event. And like we saw last year, if the conditions are hazard, if it's windy and not safe, we're going to cancel the fireworks show.
Yep.
But otherwise, we're planning on it.
Right.
And hopefully people can go enjoy that.
Absolutely.
So, all right, switching gears. We have not had a podcast in several weeks. We had a few good things happen while I was gone. I did want to talk about some of them.
Okay.
Three ribbon cuttings.
Okay.
One of them very long anticipated by the community. It's not us.
It's back though.
It's back.
It's back.
Iceberg. Congratulations to Iceberg.
So excited.
They're officially back.
Yes. Excited to welcome them back out in Academy Village out there by Lee's and everybody. So happy to have them back.
Lots of milkshakes going around, I'm sure.
Yes.
So I don't know how long it's been. It's been a minute.
I've heard about that more than anything, I think. Like, when are they coming? I don't know. But so we're glad to have them back.
Good job, Iceberg. You did it.
Yes.
Everybody go enjoy a milkshake or
good burgers, good chicken sandwiches. Yeah.
So
good stuff.
Good. A couple of city things we cut the ribbon on. One, a lot of people already know about because it is a big thing on social media. It has been the wide hollow trailhead and the staircase there. We did not. It's kind of been in and installed and mostly done for a long time. People have been using it, which is great. We haven't announced it partly because the parking lot wasn't done.
Right.
And we didn't want the neighborhood flooded with parking as much as we could help. So we didn't announce it, even though it's kind of been there for a while.
Yeah.
But now the White Hollow Trailhead is open. That's been a dream of the city's for a long time, and it's in. So
Yep. Challenge staircase. Everybody's enjoying it. It's all over social media.
So if you haven't seen that, so at the trailhead, there's a parking lot and there are trails you can go hike, like a lot of trailheads. This one, you mentioned the staircase. I can't remember the exact number, 200.
I think all said and done 258 from the very bottom.
258.
Yep, that includes the lower section too.
A challenge staircase. So if you are into a physical challenge, start at the bottom, run up 258 steps, get an awesome view of the valley, go back down if your legs aren't wobbling too bad. And
Right.
some people do it multiple times a day. But kind of a cool thing. It's been a big hit on social media, and I'm sure we'll continue to. So
Absolutely.
And finally, Monument Park.
Yep.
That is in Olympia. So kind of the western central side of the city.
Right.
Really cool park out there.
Fantastic playground, big field that we set up for our, kind of geared towards rugby, because we got a great rugby community here, great playground, beautiful pavilion, and 4 pickleball courts. So
good courts,
there we
too.
go. Yeah, they're nice courts. So they're not lit. I've seen some requests for lighting. Lighting's super expensive. It just is. But maybe down the road. But, again, paid for by the developer as part of that development. We'll now take it over, I believe, as a city park. But, yeah, still an amazing facility. Beautiful out there.
Yeah, really cool playground. Pickleball. I've been using that pickleball court quite a bit already. There's some cool kind of murals over on the north side.
Yes.
Those concrete walls. They're not all done yet. There's a couple of blank walls still, but nice tributes to America on there, and just a really cool park.
Great park. Great facility. Yeah, very used now. Very well used.
So that's off. It's on 6400 West, kind of in between 126 South and Main Street.
Right.
Just kind of halfway in between those.
Correct.
There's a roundabout there. If you haven't driven by Olympia, it's actually kind of cool. It's coming in, and some things are getting landscaped. The park's in a new section of the city. So
Beautiful.
I did want to hit this before we're done. World Cup.
Okay.
So my
I
first
love it.
couple of weeks of the World Cup, I was in Europe. So
Oh my gosh.
it took a while before I saw a game in English or heard a game in English. People were pretty into it out there. You got a chance to go.
I went, Cohen and I, my son and I went to a couple of games and joined actually my older son and his wife. And then my twins actually ended up for one of the games as well. But Yeah, we went to San Francisco Area Bay Stadium. They won't call it by its real name. It's really weird, but
Not Levi's
when
Stadium.
it's not Levi's, really weird. That's a whole other. But 2 games there. What a cool environment. What just people coming together from all over just went to Qatar and Switzerland to see the Qataris there in their robes and just see them celebrating and learn how to do the wave. That was fascinating.
You had to teach them.
Yeah, we had to teach them. They didn't know. The first time we went around, they stopped a few times at them. And once they figured it out, they were all over it. So I think the wave is going to catch on now in Qatar. So we'll see.
Love it.
Such a blast.
That's so cool. I'm glad I got to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of funny. See, the phenomenon the last couple of weeks was all these Europeans or South Americans or people from all over the world coming to the U.S., and I had a bunch of family and friends like, we finally are hosting the World Cup and you're out in Europe. Like,
Right.
These people came here and you went there.
That's so ironic. I
But,
love it.
Yeah. People are really excited for it. So
It's amazing.
good times.
Yep. Biggest global sporting event
Yep.
by far.
And America's still in it.
Yeah, so far.
Oh, USA.
So far
We beat a couple of okay teams.
that we should have beat every year,
Uh-huh.
but we finally did. So here we
Good
go.
job, US. Let's go.
Let's see. Let's get to the Sweet 16. I don't know if they call it that, but that's my goal right now.
Go America. All right. That's probably enough. We have a lot of things to get to. We're going to be setting up for Towne Days here soon. Hopefully our tent doesn't blow away.
Right.
If it does, we'll still be out there and wave to you. So Mayor Palmer, thanks for joining.
Good to see you again. Good to be
Good to
back.
see you too. Thank you for listening and watching, and we'll see you at Towne Days.